And joining us now is Jay Ziegler. He's a self-described citizen journalist, was in Charlottesville covering the clashes. John, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me today.
And John, first and foremost, you saw that crash, but before it happened, can you describe to us how high were tensions at that moment?
I was with a buddy. We were on a rooftop trying to launch a drone. 10 minutes later, we saw a couple hundred counter-protesters gathering. So we decided, we're here to get media, and that's what I live stream. That's what I'm here to do. So we went to go live stream the counter-protesters. They were getting ready to march peacefully. They had signs. They were chanting. They weren't chasing after any of the white nationalists. There were no white nationalists in the area. They were just going to march down the streets and get their message across to the city of Charlottesville. They got about 20, 30 feet down the road. And had I left 10 seconds earlier, I would have been in the path of that car myself. That's how close I was. I was starting to march with the crowd, and then boom, the car plowed into at least like 4 people right off the bat that flew over his car. He hit a parked car, which then hit another parked car. The chain reaction of cars caused a lot more carnage to people. People
let the car in because they thought it was a cop car?
There were some witnesses, because after it happened, we did have a time we were talking to each other, looking at other people's video footage, trying to get the whole story of what happened. And we had some witnesses that were up at the front of the street where the car entered, saying that it was coming in slow. They thought it was a cop car because it had all tinted windows. They didn't see a license plate on the front of the car, so they kind of let it through and it was going slow, and then it slammed on the gas. And that was from their perspective at the end of the street.
How fast do you think the driver was going at that point? And he did stop and then back up and then ram the crowd again, correct?
Yes, I mean, I would say he was going at least 30 miles per hour, if not faster than that. And then when he backed up, I know he ran over another couple of people as he was backing up to get out of there. Another interesting piece, yesterday I overheard somebody else who was an eyewitness giving an interview to another media outlet, who was also at the area where the car first entered that street, and he said he saw that car waiting there for at least a couple of minutes, observing the counter-protesters, trying to see which way they were going to march. And once he saw they were marching towards him, he stepped on the gas.
Lastly, what do you really want to hear from our country's leaders right now?
As horrendous as it is, this woman lost her life. But we need to take this moment and make something positive out of this and have these tough conversations in this country that this country has been unwilling to have. We've tried for years. Activists have been trying to have these conversations for years, and we're called violent. Just trying to get in the street because that's the only option we have to get our message out there.
All right.
So maybe now people will listen to what we've been trying to say.
All right, John, we want to thank you for your time. I know you're going on very little sleep, still in a state of shock this morning. Our thoughts are with you. Our thoughts are with everyone affected in Charlottesville. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.